With a 38-20 victory over the Houston Texans, we now move to 2-4, third place in the AFC West. We break down the game, we recap the stats, and we talk more Raider news. It's all going down next right here on Hammers.House.
The United States are strongly encouraged to shelter in place to avoid being attacked or taken hostage. To shelter in place, take the following precautions. Close all windows and doors, and all lights.
Welcome to the official, the original, the only house for Las Vegas Raiders news, rumors, updates, and reactions. Welcome to Hammers.House. Hope everybody's having a great night wherever you guys are at. Let's do a quick roll call before we get into it. GA Patriot, Brave Raider, Raider Primos, Raider Takeover, Bambino, my son Prez is in the building, Aunt Six, Mr. Party All the Time himself, Circus Raider, Raider Trojan, Mark D, Ace Rasta, David Kellinger, Isaac Medina, AC Ibarra, Skyadelic, Big Mike, Search and Destroy. Y'all know the routine when you come on in. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. On the road to 5K. Y'all know what it is. We also have the membership link tagged to the top alongside the Hammers.House pink line for the rest of this month. Again, Crucial Catch, Intercept Cancer. We're doing it big. We're doing it special here. The link will bring you to Bonfire, where we're selling Hammers.House shirts, hoodies with the pink logo. All the proceeds are going directly to the Susan G Komen Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. We've already seen a couple of people that have made these purchases. I've seen a couple of people posting on IG. Much appreciation. Thank you so much. The support means a lot. Sean Johnson's coming in here. Raider Mike is in the building. CD, Kahi, what's good? Nice hat, I need that. I think I got this one off the fourth quarter. I have it in this, and I have the silver and black one as well. I got to change it up. I can't wear the same hat when I'm on here. There's like another 14, 15 hats back behind me if you guys can see some of the hats we got. But, yeah. Again, we beat the hell out of the Raiders, out of the Texans. I don't want to say we beat the hell out of them, but the final score was 38-20. I'd predicted, which I didn't realize I was that close, but my prediction on Dox's Live yesterday was 38-21. Shout out to my brother, safe travels back home. We had an amazing weekend and did it big on Sunday at Peter Dillon's in Midtown Manhattan. Shout out to Johnny. He was a bartender for us there. They definitely took care of us as if we were family. So much appreciation. I'm tripping over my words. I don't know why. Much appreciation and much love and respect. Thank you so much. Let's go right into the stats. And I'm only talking about us. I could care less about the Texans. Look, one of our stars of the game, one of our winners of the game would be Derek Carr. I know people will be like, what are you talking about? 21-27, 241 yards, 1 touchdown. He was sacked once for a loss of 5. Another good QBR, 116.2. Solid performance, man. Very solid performance. Jacobs on a tear, third consecutive week over 100 yards, and now for his career as a Raider. The Raiders are now 11-2 when Josh Jacobs runs for over 100 yards. 20 carries, 143 yards, 7.2 on average. That is elite. 3 touchdowns. His longest run was 15 yards. Devontae Adams, 8 receptions, 95 yards, 11.9 on average. He was targeted 9 times, not bad at all. Matt Collins, 2 receptions, 44 yards. That amazing touchdown. I've said it time and time again. He is what Bryan Edwards was supposed to be. Big body, 50-50 guy. You put it up there, he brings it down. It was an amazing catch, an amazing touchdown. Much props to him. Defensively, Chandler Jones, everybody giving him shit. Look, he got his first sack. Half a sack yesterday. Davis Mills was knocked around. He got hit 9 times during the game total. Perryman did his thing with 6 total, 5 solo, 2 for a loss. Diablo, 11 total, 6 solo. He's still on a tear with that. Jonathan Abram, 8 total, 6 solo. Deron Harmon, the closer, 6 total, 5 solo. That pick 6 to the house. The closer really did close it out for us yesterday. I couldn't have been more excited when that happened. Shout out to GA Patriot on the super chat. Everyone's saying Frisco's defense is good and our D sucks. I say we gave the Chiefs a much tougher game than the Niners. Hey, we'll see the Niners January 1st. We definitely gave a tougher game against the Chiefs 2 weeks ago in that Monday night game. Look, we had a great game yesterday. That's what I'm here to talk about. I'm extremely happy for it. Thanks for wearing that hat today, Hammer. Appreciate you. Sebastian, what is good? Today's my birthday. Great way to start my Monday with a Raider win. TJL, happy birthday, and many, many more, my friend. The first quarter, yes. And this was actually the first time that me and Docs were able to watch a game together where we're not sitting there live streaming. So, like, it's different when we're not glued in and in front of a camera doing this. And sitting there being able to really lock in the game and really evaluate a little bit more without really going off the hinges and having a whole bunch of people making videos and talking shit about us. But I digress. New York was great. It was nice to be back, I guess, home. I haven't stepped foot in New York in nearly 3-4 months. So it was great. And the experience, the atmosphere at Peter Dillon's was absolutely amazing. My home still is Bar A, and shout out to the Jersey Shore Booster Club. Shout out to the President Terry. Another one, happy birthday, and many, many more. It was great though. We had a great time. We met a lot of new people. We met a guy that is from Vegas, or he lives in Vegas now. He has a golf line, Death by Bogey or Death for Bogey. I don't have the sticker with me right now, but I'll definitely have that sticker next time I'm on, and I will promote the hell out of it. But again, Raider Nation is truly a family, and we definitely had a good time kicking it with him and a whole bunch of others that were there yesterday, so it was definitely awesome. Dodge a bullet with J.C. Jackson. He played like crap all season. Hey, Raider Mike, I said it from the jump. When it came to the Los Angeles Chargers, they better have their ACL insurance paid up. And look, these guys drop like flies left and right every single fucking year. So I'm not surprised. I don't wish injuries on anybody. But look, get well, man. That's the best I can tell you. Again, the Chargers are totally injury prone. They spent a shit ton of money on a whole bunch of talent that they thought were going to put them over the hump, and doesn't seem to be the case right now, as we saw. And I talked about this yesterday with Graf. I didn't put this out on air. My upset special of the week yesterday was the Seahawks beating the Los Angeles Chargers, and it happened. So couldn't be happier right now. Again, we are in third place. There's still a lot of games left. We go into this coming Sunday against the New Orleans Saints. I'm not going to get into it right now. We will do our matchup preview in the middle of the week. But yeah, again, winners, losers of the game for us. I again care less about the Texans. Josh Jacobs, obviously, on another tear, 20 carries, 143 yards with the hat trick yesterday. It was the third game in a row that he's had at least 100 rushing and a touchdown, and it put him ahead of Marcus Allen for most rushing yards by a Raider in his first 50 games. That's a phenomenal stat. That's fucking up there with greatness. I had the privilege and honor of meeting Marcus Allen back in August. Really nice guy. And for Josh Jacobs to accomplish something so special, it couldn't happen to a better guy, especially a guy for this organization that I've been heavy on before he was even drafted by us. So congratulations to Josh Jacobs on that accomplishment yesterday, and keep doing what you're doing. Again, we are 11-2 right now when he rushes for over 100 yards. Again, I can't be happier right now for this guy. I want him to keep grinding, stay healthy, and keep doing what he's doing. Again, I said another guy, another star of the game was Derek Carr with what he did. 21 for 27, 1 touchdown. He threw for 241 yards. That one play on 3rd and 5, man, he scrambled a little bit and just forced it right. Not forced it, but he got a good pass off right there. He found Foster Moreau for a huge first down. It was a great play. Much props to him on that. Another one, Matt Collins, stated it before, big 50-50 guy, fucking amazing fucking touchdown. Right down the middle, 25-yard touchdown, on point. Shout out to Mac. He had the braids yesterday, so that was Prison Mac, but great job. And again, the closer literally closed out the game for us. Duron Harmon with that pick 6, man. 73-yard sprint to the house. That sealed the deal. And again, now we're 2-4. Let me make sure I don't miss anybody in here. D Menace, salute. Chargers lost another receiver. Yep, Mike Williams is down with a high ankle sprain. Yes, we do. Alfredo, we do. But there's things that are different between us and the Chargers. So we'll see how it goes. We're absolutely still in this. There's still a lot of games left. Again, we take this 1 week at a time. I know Graf was getting frustrated. He's like, I'm not trying to see this team fucking lose to the Texans. But look, everything took care of itself. Offensively, we did a good job. Again, I'm still a little nervous when that pocket collapses like that. I do think that we might need some offensive line help. But primarily right now, in my opinion, it's a defensive tackle and another corner that we're going to need by the trade deadline next Tuesday. Van City, salute. Appreciate you, brother. Cool Kev, what's good? Yep. Would you re-sign Josh? How many years and how much would you franchise tag him? That's a good question. I've been thinking about this probably over the last maybe week and a half, 2 weeks. Ballpark-wise right now, I can't give you a number in regards to if I was to give him a legit contract. I would say potentially franchise tag him this coming offseason. But again, we are in week 7, soon to be week 8 after the closing tonight between the Patriots and the Bears. I think we just wait. It's not something, I don't want to get to that bridge yet. I rather focus on the rest of the season, our next opponents on a week-by-week basis. I really would. There you go. One game at a time. Bittersweet with Jacobs. Love to see him having a good season, but it sucks knowing we probably won't re-sign him. Look, again, I'm a huge fan. I got his jersey hanging up in the closet right now. We will see what happens, but we don't need to even get near that yet. We don't need to cross that bridge yet. All you nation faithful, smash them thumbs. Let them know. Rob, Mac Hollins is a huge X factor for this offense right now. I've been high as hell on him offensively and special teams wise. He is a beast. I'm so happy we have this guy here and everything he's putting into this team right now and how he's contributing in any way, shape, or form. He's really doing his thing. Much props to the barefooted one, Mac Hollins. We do have some fun stats courtesy of our producer, Sean Johnson. This is Josh Jacobs' stats and categories and where he ranks currently in the NFL after yesterday's victory. He's third right now in rushing yards with 633. Rushing yards per game, he's first with 105 and a half yards. That's first in the NFL. Rushing touchdowns, he is second with 6. Total overall yards, he is third with 774. He's done this in one less game than the rest of these guys. He's done this in 6 games. Pretty crazy to see what. Look, he's a very talented running back. Again, he is a bulldozer, especially when he runs in between the tackles. He's doing a phenomenal job. He's just got to keep it up. And Josh McDaniels needs to just keep feeding him the ball. The offense looked pretty good. Again, we took 1 sack yesterday, lost 5 yards, and not a big deal. Rated Bob, salute. Yo, what's good, Hammer? Salute, Brody. Great weekend with the brothers. Full victory Monday. Let's enjoy this. As Rated fans, don't get a lot of these. We will be, though. DJ Turner was okay. The little end arounds and the jet sweeps, please, like, don't do it too often. And at the same time, like, don't just put him on the field when you guys are going to do that, because obviously a defense is going to pick up on that shit almost immediately. The one thing that bothered me yesterday were some more of those the little trick plays that McDaniels was attempting to run. Look, man, this isn't JV football, and this isn't the fucking streets. We got to stop. This ain't NFL Street. Come on. DC has got how many people's contracts now? Might be looking too far ahead, but it's looking like we have to worry about Etienne in the run. Yeah, I actually picked him up, and we are that's a week further. But I did pick him up in fantasy yesterday. He had, 114 yards rushing alone. So, yeah, that's definitely a running back you want to keep an eye on. And kind of knew it was going to happen. It was only a matter of time where he was going to end up being the star back for the Jags. But, again, that's something we don't have to worry about for another 2 weeks. But next week when we do our matchup preview for our matchup against the Jaguars and Duval, we will touch that. Renfro for a breakout against Saints, soft zone defense, fantasy sleeper this week. I'm going to do more research as we go into this coming Sunday. Sorry, guys. As we go into this Sunday for your start sit-ems. And we'll definitely discuss that this coming Sunday, GA. Appreciate you. We need to give JJ a contract sooner than later. The longer we wait, the more his value goes up. AC, you're right. I don't know if you guys saw the video of Ziegler coming out the tunnel and hugging Jacobs. It's like, if I was Jacobs, I'm like, hey, you ready to pay me yet? We just have to take this as it goes right now. Again, I don't know at this point in time what Josh Jacobs' market value is. That's why I can't say if I would really give him a contract extension or franchise tag him. We'll find out. Like, I'll look it up at some point this week. We'll go back to it and we'll talk about it. DJ Turner is fast, but not a burner. DJ Turner is definitely not a burner. Not from what I saw yesterday. Las Vegas Raiders will defeat the New Orleans Saints. All right, Eagletarian, I see you, bro. I see you. RD bothered me lots. So, I talked about our winners and losers yesterday. The losers for us yesterday, realistically, was our secondary, man. We got fucking cooked time and time again. Our pass rush didn't really do very, very well either. Like I said, Chandler Jones ended up with that half sack. Davis Mills was hit 9 times, but look, it was not that much pressure. And look, Houston's offense, they kept us on our toes, especially when they were feeding Dameon Pierce the way they were. So, the secondary, yeah. I thought Merrick was going to be able to turn it around this game. He got cooked on one of those touchdowns. I really wasn't too thrilled about that. I really want to see something more out of this kid. We'll see. 1 week at a time, right? Shout out to Jose Toscano on the $9.99. I have to give respect to Alex Bars. He's come up big for us since he's been a starter. Moving Alex Bars to the right guard position has definitely been huge for us. And we saw this again with the offensive line yesterday. Look, Illuminor was there as a starter, and not too long after, McDaniels was like, yeah, you're fucking done. There, go do your thing. I really do believe that, like, I'm at the point now where I feel that McDaniels, just because this is one of his guys before, he's like, hey, you can start for a little bit. 1 series, 2 series. All right, you're pissing me off. Mumford, go in. That's how I'm looking at it at this point. Secondary is feeling the void hard without Hobbs. Yeah, you're 1,000% correct. You're 1,000% correct. I'm worried about Sage's offense. We seem to make every bum QB look good. If Michael Thomas comes back, we might be in for a long day because our secondary is bad right now. It's funny. You don't even have to take Michael Thomas into consideration. You also need to really think about that Swiss Army knife that is Taysom Hill with everything he does. Even in fantasy now, they have him listed as a tight end. The dude does it all. So he's a guy you definitely got to keep an eye out on, especially anytime he's out on the field. You don't know what the fuck they're going to have him do, how they're going to line him up. You got to see. Yesterday's price and today's price, Josh will earn every penny he gets. I believe that. I absolutely believe that. Hammer, Josh Jacobs franchise tag is $12.7 million. I just heard 12.7. Hey, again, I think I would be better off franchise tagging him this year than giving him a contract extension. We'll see. Davis Mills was fired against the Blitz. Yep, he was. A shout out to Ray to Takeover. Yeah, he was. Again, he going back and forth. You saw a lot of times where they were running with Pierce, and then they would just go into play action, do a whole bunch of different things. It was a little bit of a headache at first, and then everything started to we slowly made our adjustments. I feel like we really weren't sending guys that much. I remember one specific play when Jonathan Abram was supposed to blitz, and he got rocked by Damian Pierce. So it is what it is. Jacob should have hit him with the Kirk Cousins. Do you like that? That's a fact. I actually thought about that the other day too, Charm City, and salute to you, brother. Graham has me worried with how our defense is playing. Look, we're a week away from the trade deadline. I'm hoping there's some guys that he can try to get over here via certain trades where it will benefit and fit the schemes of this defense moving forward. Again, a lot of games left, a lot of AFC teams that we have to play. We still have our division games, and we have after this game this coming Sunday, we have 3 remaining NFC teams. We will have the Rams, the Seahawks, and the Niners, but everything else are AFC and AFC West games, and the AFC games are definitely the most important. Not to say that the games against the NFC teams aren't as well, but every game matters right now, so we shall see. Jose Toscano, again, on the $9.99. I had to give respect. I already covered that. My fault. It's this one. We need to get William Jackson from Washington. A lot of us have said that. A lot of us are talking about it. We have to see what they're going to want for that. I disagree. We don't know how good or bad our secondary is if we don't have a pass rush. Again, our pass rush was non-existent yesterday. Half sack by Chandler Jones, 9 hits on Davis Mills, and that was it. Got to get better with that, man. And again, this is why I've said it time and time again, pressure breaks pipes. If you have a beast at the defensive tackle position that is a serious disruptor on that interior line, it's going to cause problems. It's going to get Ed. It's going to get Max. It's going to get Chandler Jones to come off the edge and put quarterbacks on their backs. We got to wait and see if they decide to try to make any type of moves again by next Tuesday. Jarvis and Chris Olave and the tight ends. You talking about Olave's been dealing with the concussions though. He took a shot 2 weeks ago. Like his head legit bounced off of the turf. I watched it and was just outdone when I saw that shit. I've come to collect my subs, 137 more for 1K. Please, damn, that was quick as hell. Guys, if you haven't already, please subscribe to my son Prez. Rate of Resistance, he's 137 away from 1K. Run those numbers up for him. Salute Willie Wayne. Salute EJ. Our running game may be our best defense. Burn the clock and keep them off the field. Yep. Especially when we have the lead. We hold the lead. Big Bro is in the building. I'm wondering if he is on a plane as he's as he's in the chat. Brother, much love. Love you. Thank you. We had such a great time. And I'm glad I was able to show you around New York City the right way. He had his glizzy and everything. So he had fun. He had fun in the city. How are we feeling about Waller in Week 7 of 2022? I really don't want to touch on that subject tonight. Whenever he's better. Just prove myself and the rest of Raider Nation wrong that you're not here just for a bag. That's it. I don't even want to entertain it. I'm so over it at this point. And I got people trying to take shots at me today and other lives and shit. I could give 2 fucks. I really can. I made a suggestion about a potential trade that, in my opinion, would make sense. And maybe I'm one that's just jumping off the rails right away. I said that maybe Waller could be traded to New England for a fourth, maybe a fifth, and Jonnu Smith or Hunter Henry. And it is what it is, man. Again, maybe I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself right now. Maybe it's just because I'm frustrated with a guy that I've been high on, that I respected after everything he's gone through with addiction and everything, and he got my respect, and then it's just, you got your bag, and we haven't really seen the Waller that we were used to seeing. So it is what it is. Graham's defense got me worried. His defensive scheme is horrible. We're gonna have to outscore everybody to win these games. Well, that's how you win games. You have to outscore teams anyways. Look, it changes on a week-by-week basis. He stated this in the past. It goes by opponents, the type of schemes he wants to run, personnel, down and distance, what type of rotation he's going to use. Take it one game at a time. Like I said, I'm not going to go into a matchup preview with the Saints right now, not until the middle of this week. We will discuss certain things. We will talk about what they have on both sides of the ball, and we'll break down everything. It's in Baltimore, almost back to Dallas. Brother, safe travels. Hit me up when you get home. Much love to you. Happy birthday again to the wife. Appreciate you guys. We had such a great time with you guys this past weekend. William Jackson and DT Allen in a trade. Could be. There's so many names that have been thrown around. William Jackson has been one. C.J. Henderson has been another. It's all over the place. Daniel, what's good? Crosby can't do it all. We need a defensive tackle at rushes. We haven't had one since I can't remember. You're absolutely right, Victor. And I'm going to stress on it. I've said this. Good God. I'm like, ugh. I said this before we got into the start of the regular season. Realistically, a Super Bowl contender would be us having a defensive tackle and another guy in the secondary, and we haven't gotten that yet. Hopefully, there's a huge change that happens by next Tuesday that will bolster this defense up more. We put a lot of money in that offense and not so much in the defense. We'll see what happens. Has our defense given up 100 yards rushing to a running back this year? I don't believe so. We just had the really bad games. I take that back. I think Henry might have had 100 yards. Going back to last season, I'm sorry, guys. Going back to last season, we had kept the prime elite receivers of the league under 100 yards consecutively up until this point, excluding the Cardinals and Titans games. Those are the two games where I'm pretty sure that we gave up 100 yards in rushing or 100-plus yards in rushing. Can we please get a way too early prediction for the NOLA game? Bill, no. Like, I gave my prediction. I gave my last-minute prediction yesterday and was very, very close. I said 38-21. And I was fucking that close. Teen, what is good? Last time I ever come to this chat, mark my words. Prez, cut your shit. Wall will be fine as soon as Gruden comes back. Oh, God. Wall will be okay when he comes back. I hope so. Again, I understand the hamstring injury because I've dealt with them. I've torn both. It's a fucking pain in the ass to fucking recover from that shit. And there will be times where it's a mental thing as well. You think you're good, and that one little fucking step, you fucking strain it, you pop it again. It's not fun. But again, we'll see. Bounce Bolden back to New England. Wow. Look, we had him, he looked good in the first game, and then that was it? Yeah. Jersey Raider was good. Salute. Need to trade for a DT and a safety. Well, look, we've talked about it. Clea's is potentially on the trade block. Jonathan Abrams on the trade block. We'll see. By the way, Diablo sucks. He looks lazy and not tackling well at all. Yeah, he's in the top 10 in tackles right now. His coverage isn't in the best in the world, but he tackles. He's in the top 10 in the NFL right now. I'm not sure if you knew that or not, but yeah, he's in the top 10 in tackles. I'm low-key pissed. Tons of money on Waller plus Renfro for a win-now mentality given the Adams acquisition. Hoping they turn it around. You and me both, brother. Shout out to GA Patriot. He's been a Shields Up member for 8 months. King Henry had 20 rushes for only 85 yards against us. There you go. So I think realistically, I don't think we've given up 100 yards to a running back, but we did. I'm pretty sure we gave up over 100 to a quarterback in Kyler Murray. Jonathan Taylor's in the building. Appreciate everybody that's in here right now. And again, if you haven't already, y'all know the routine. If you're new in here, I'm going to teach y'all. Break them thumbs, hit them subs, smash the bell. We are on the road to 5K. You guys can also follow me on all my social media platforms. I'm on Twitter, Hammers_House. I'm on IG, Hammers.House. And pretty much everybody in here will tell you, if you reach out, if you message me, I will respond back as quickly as I possibly can. We talk about life, we talk about football. But yeah, I'm a man of the people. 6 solo and 1 for a loss. There you go. At this point, should we be scouting interior defensive linemen for next year's draft? If so, who? Hard conversations. Again, I'm not one to get too ahead of myself right now. We're still in the season. We are still in the hunt, whether people look at it that way or not. I have the one kid from Texas. I'm a huge UT fan that I'm watching constantly, and that's Tavondre Sweat. He could be a solid disruptor on the interior for us if he falls to us in the draft. But again, I do not want to get that far ahead of myself right now. We take this week by week, and we see what the possibilities are for this organization moving forward. Shout out to Joshua Young. Appreciate you. Me and him are here talking Raiders earlier today. That's a fact. That's a fact. We already are scouting DTs, O-line, and DBs. Yeah, man. Mr. Chow, Mike Guerrero's in the building. What's good, brother? Salute. We've already been on. Damn, we've already been on for over a half hour. All them hitters repping the nation. That's a fact. Appreciate you guys hanging on out. Look, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. But I really don't think tonight there's much more to talk about. We will be back tomorrow for Talk That Shit Tuesday, unless something comes up. And we should have more Raider news for you as it develops. Again, we're a week away from the trade deadline. Wednesday, I'll be back here, the weekly segment, the weekly presser of DC and Devontae. Obviously, I'll be doing that for you guys because, look, Raider Nation will sit on the Raiders YouTube site watching a spinning shield instead of sitting in here with somebody that'll engage, chat it up, and have things to talk about as opposed to watching a fucking shield go in a circle. I got a question since I won't be here Tuesday. What the fuck happened to the Mets, bro? Fuck you, JT. You're in Arizona. Aren't you like a Diamondbacks fan? The fuck happened to them? Oh, wait. They didn't even sniff the playoffs. Fuck out of here. GA, appreciate you. Fucking asshole, JT. Alright, y'all. I'm going to head out, man. I appreciate everybody who pulled on up tonight. On the way out, if you didn't, break them thumbs. Those new in here, that means hit the like button. And again, if you want to support me and support the channel, the membership is pinned to the top alongside the Hammers.House merch in pink for the month of October, Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Shirts, hoodies, all with the pink Hammers.House logo. All the proceeds are going directly to the Susan G Komen Foundation for Breast Cancer Awareness Month. So I appreciate that. If you guys want to cop it, go for it. Much appreciated. Still think I might trade high on Josh, so I'm not doing it. Donkey's Country, we tried. Donkey's Country, some fries. Donkey's Country, let's cry. Love it. All right, y'all. With that being said, I am out of here. Continue to stay safe. Most importantly, be kind to one another. COVID and monkeypox is around. Remember to wash your hands and your asses. And as always, win, lose, or tie, Raider Nation till I die. Till next time, y'all. We out.